Good evening. The world is shifting, alliances are changing, economies are recalculating, and power is quietly being redistributed. But beyond speeches and photo ops, there is always a bigger story. Tonight, we look past the headlines, we examine the numbers, we question the narrative. Because global politics is not just about what is said, it's about what is done and who ultimately benefits. My name is Nanaya. You are watching Global Lens. Saudi Arabia is investing trillions of dollars into the United States. Not charity, not aid, investment, strategic capital flowing into technology, artificial intelligence, energy, infrastructure, and defense partnerships. These are long-term bets, calculated decisions designed to secure influence, returns, and relevance in changing world order. But when it comes to many Muslim African countries, the engagements often look different. Planes land during Eid, boxes of dates are distributed, new mosques are inaugurated with ribbon cutting ceremonies, smiles, speeches, gratitude, and whilst faith matters and community matters, we must ask a serious question. Can symbolism replace infrastructure? Because here is the uncomfortable reality. Every year, millions of African Muslims travel to Mecca for Hajj. They pay for visas, flights, hotels, transportations, sacrificial rites, services, and the money flows billions of dollars annually into Saudi economy. Hajj and Umrah are not just religious obligations, they are major economic engines. That revenue helps fund expansion projects, high-speed rail systems, mega cities like Nuam, luxury hotels, airport modernization, Vision 2030. In other words, Africa contributes to Saudi Arabia economy diversification. But what does Africa receive in return? Too often, charity instead of capital. Let's be clear, this is not attack on religion. Mosques are important. Spiritual life matters. Days during Eid are generous gestures. But development is not built on dates. If Saudi Arabia can invest trillions into American infrastructure and technology because it sees strategic value, then what message does it send when African nations primarily receive symbolic religious support? It suggests something deeper about how global partnerships are ranked. America is an investment destination. Africa is treated as a beneficiary goodwill, and goodwill does not build highways. It does not stabilize power grid. It does not industrialize economies. It does not create manufacturing hubs. Now imagine even a fraction of capital flowing into westward was redirected into Africa industrial parks, renewable energy plants, agricultural processing zone, rail networks connecting landlocked countries to ports. Imagine partnerships, not patronage. Because here is the real issue. Respect in international relations is measured by the scale of investment. When countries invest in you, they see potential. When they only donate to you, they see dependency. And African nations must also ask themselves hard questions. Why are we satisfied with ceremonial diplomacy when structural transformation is what urgently needs? Why do we celebrate symbolic gestures without negotiating strategic deals? Faith should inspire dignity, not replace development. Global politics is not sentimental, it's transactional. If trillions can cross to Atlantic in search of returns, then surely meaningful infrastructure partnership can cross the Red Sea. The question is not whether Saudi Arabia has capacity. The question is whether Africa is demanding the right kind of partnerships.